Hey folks, Dr. Brad Semp here, and I'd like to welcome you again to the Busy People Circle on Google+. Now, this is the first training that we're going to go over today, and I'd like to jump right into it with what I call the Busyness Circle. Now, this is something that I've designed in order to communicate the different principles and mindset when it comes to combating busyness and living an unbusy lifestyle. So I'm going to zoom back here and let you see a little bit more of the entire circle here. And as you can see, you're seeing maybe the top half of this now with different colors, and there's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. If you look around, each one of the colors is associated with a different unbusy keystone. So for instance, this gold area here at the top, it is labeled health. That is a health keystone. If we go around, there's health, career, financial. Try to scroll up just a little bit here for you. Financial, spiritual, education, and family. So health, career, financial, spiritual, education, and family. Those, through my research and my personal experience, I have found to be the 6 unbusy keystones. And what that means is those are the 6 areas of your life that if you function primarily underneath those 6, it will assure that you are working on stuff that is meaningful. So now let me step back for a minute and let's ask the question here, and then let me answer the question, what is busyness? Because this definition, really everything that we're going to do in this Busy People Circle really hinges upon the answer to this question. And that, again, that question is, what is busyness? The definition to that, and the answer to that is, busyness is engaging in meaningless action. It's simple. Busyness is engaging in meaningless action. It's not something that is, hey, if you work 12 hours a day, you're busy. If you sit at your desk and never get up and use the restroom or eat all day because you couldn't find time to break, that you're busy. It doesn't mean that if you're running kids every 5 nights a week to sporting events on top of working 50-hour job, you're busy. That's not what busyness means. Unfortunately, that's what society thinks busyness means. But if you're a heart surgeon who's working 12-hour days and you love what you do, you're impacting the world. You're impacting patients by giving them life, by transforming their lives, by giving them new hearts or fixing their current heart, that's in their body. Are you busy? I think not. If you're engaged in meaningful action, you are living in an unbusy way. So there's a few, what most people might say, a play on words here. But just think about that. Busyness is engaging in meaningless action. Being unbusy is engaging in meaningful action. So what we're going to try to do is, number one, become aware of what is a meaningful action and what is meaningless action. And then we're going to walk you through how to proactively design your day so that you are always, as much as possible, as close to 100% as possible, always, in quote, engaging in meaningful action. And as you're able to do that, you will see and feel the shift, the transformation from this feeling of overwhelm and stress and anxiety and busyness to a feeling of unbusy. Yet you're also going to be more productive than you ever have in your life previously. Fair? All right, so that's why I'm super excited to have you join me. So let's get back now to the busyness circle. Now the busyness circle, again, we've covered the 6 unbusy keystones. Again, they're health, career, financial, spiritual, education, and family. Those are the keystones in which I would like you to first focus within. Now, if you move forward and you feel that there's other key areas of your life that don't fit underneath one of those 6, and you want to add another one into the worksheets and so forth, that's your prerogative. I'm not going to stop you, from doing that. So that's the outer ring of the busyness circle, which is the keystones. Next, inside of that is the roles that we play. Now, we're not going to spend, in this particular training, we're not going to spend much time on the roles, although I'm going to tell you what they are. Within each one of those 6 unbusy keystones, we play different roles. One of the easiest one is from a family perspective. We all play a role as a son or a daughter. If you have children, we all play a role then. You play a role as a mother or a father, maybe even a grandfather or grandmother. You play a role potentially as an aunt or an uncle. In the family realm, that's one of the easiest ones to describe. If we move over to career, in the career role, or career keystone, you may play roles such as a manager or just an employee. If you're an entrepreneur, you may play a role as an entrepreneur. You may play a role as an author. You may play a role as a speaker or a coach or a consultant and so forth, right? So I'm going to give you some exercises just to think through those so that you understand some of the different roles that you may be playing within those keystones. And those are important because they will drive our intentions. And that's one of the next thing that we're gonna cover, because we're moving in on this busyness circle from the keystones to the roles to the intentions. And the intention is very similar to a goal. In fact, we do use goals as well. An intention, though, is not time bound. So let me give you an example. If you say, I intend to produce 50% profit per year in my business, right? Then when that year's up, does that goal go away? No, it doesn't. You're always intending to produce 50% profit unless you change it, right? Let me give you another one. I intend to live a loving and engaging life with my children, or as a father, or maybe as a husband to my wife. That's another one of my intentions. Is it something that I put my finger on and say, okay, great, I'm a great father, now I'm done? No. It's something that's always there. It's intention that I always have, right? Now, the difference to a goal is it's time bound. A goal says, I'm going to lose 20 pounds over the next 30 days. And at the end of the 30 days, I look and I measure and I say, did I make that or did I not? Did I lose 20 pounds or did I not? Yes or no? Did I make my goal or did I not? And so there's a real subtle difference there, but we primarily focus on intentions, as well as goals as well. But let's just call them intentions for right now. So you intend, when you get to the worksheet, I'm going to ask you to basically write out statements that say, I intend to. And at this point, just to make it really simple, let's call them intentions. If you say, I intend to raise my children or engage with my children in a meaningful way, on a consistent basis, right? That might be one. Another one may be, I intend to lose 20 pounds over the next 30 days. That's fine. Even though it's time-based and it's technically a goal, we'll call it intention for now. And those are the types of things that you're going to be writing down on your worksheet. So, and then let me give you one more thing here in this first training session. In the circle, keystone, roles, intentions. Now look at in the center of that circle, ideal action. The concept behind ideal action, the concept about this whole thing here of busyness, of combating business and living an unbusy lifestyle, boils down to understanding what your intentions are and then proactively designing action to identify, being proactive and saying, these are the actions I'm going to take. This is my ideal action. You're going to take control of your actions rather than allowing your actions to control you. So what we're going to walk you through here, first is identifying your intentions within these keystones. Then we're going to get into proactively designing your ideal action that is in alignment with those intentions. So you can see what happens here. If you understand the unbusy keystones, you understand and identify what your intentions are within those keystones, and then if you design action that's in alignment with those intentions and therefore in alignment with those keystones, then you can be very, very confident that you are engaging in meaningful action rather than meaningless action. Make sense? I know this is a lot to chew on a first training session here, but I wanted to give you this general, broad overview so that you understand where we're going. And then we're going to dive in more. I'm actually going to give you another training session specifically on intentions. But I just wanted to kind of steer you, give you the trajectory of this course. And as always, engage in the posts. Share this with other people. I'd like to really impact as many people as we can through this Busy People Circle. And I'd like to thank you again for being involved. So watch for later today for some more training from me, specifically on intentions, as well as a worksheet that is going to be really your first assignment to identify your intentions within the 6 unbusy keystones. I'm Dr. Brad Semp. We'll talk to you very soon.